Hey guys, how's it going? It's Country here, the full-time flipper. It's about time I got another video out. Actually, it's past time. Sorry for the delay. I'm really trying to build this into my daily routine, weekly routine, so I can be providing you with some more content, some good stuff. Definitely been flipping stuff all summer long, just been real busy, but either way, I wanted to start sharing with you some quick flips, some other ones that I've done here. Maybe I'm gonna do a video a week if I can. That's just 5 different good flips, that stuff we've been picking up and flipping on eBay primarily. So I'm just gonna start running through a couple, keep it short and sweet, get to the basics, share with you more things to keep an eye out on when you're out flipping, whether it's thrifting, garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, you name it. So I do a lot of electronics and old video games and more than just electronics. I just sporting goods, sport and outdoors goods, a lot of stuff like that I'm just familiar with, and it sells well. So I'm going to jump into it. So subscribe, like the video, comment below. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I like to share and teach anybody if I can how to get into this, just a side hobby if you're into it, because it's a lot of fun. Oh, and coming up too, I'm going to be announcing our board game that we created, we've been working on for over 2 years. We're ready to launch. And guess what the theme of the game is? Flipping stuff. The name of the game is Peddler. Actually, I got a copy right here. Check this out. So, I do a lot more than just flipping. I actually manufacture products and sell private label and manufacture from China. Check this out. Peddler, coming to you soon. So this is one of our prototype games. It's pretty sweet. Buy, sell, flip things for a lot of fun. We did some hardcore testing this summer. Oh, I'm really excited about it. I look forward to sharing with you. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty fun time with family, friends, you name it, kids. Kids got to be a little bit older to play, but just so they comprehend the wheeling and the dealing, negotiating, all that stuff. So hey guys, okay, I'm gonna jump into it. One of these here is it's a Bogen amplifier I picked up. I'm thinking we only paid $5 or $10 for this one. Not 100% sure, but I know it was right around that range because we bought it in bulk with a bunch of other stuff. And it actually sold for $59. And for some reason, I'm having problems pulling up the sold listings where it shows the green number, kind of like the Craigslist Hunter does when he runs his videos. I'm not able to see my history. It's not working right. I even had a talk with eBay today. I called them up and was trying to discuss, so I'm going to actually share the price with you if it's accurate what you're seeing. It might not be accurate because the promoted listings, that might be why we started running promoted listings to push inventory, which has really been working a lot. So anyways, this one here is a Bogen amplifier, C35 amplifier. I'm thinking it was $5 was the total. And let's just say that we're going to go with the $5 what I paid for this one. Sold it for $59. They pay shipping 100% of the time. Oh, there's my daughter. Hi there. So 100% of the time, 99% of the time, they're paying shipping. So this one, I paid $5, sold for $59, and it was a quick flip. Didn't sit around too long. And then here on this next one, it's a Thule. I've sold Thule before if you're familiar with that brand. It's like a high-end sporting goods, sports and outdoors, car racks. That's like their main thing they're known for, I believe, is car racks. That Thule, you'll see it here. But we picked this one up. I always say we, referencing my company, but I picked it up actually at a garage sale with another one. I bought 2 different ones for $75. So I'm going to round it up to $40 for this one. And sold it for $143. You see here it's got $179 on it, but it's sold under a promoted listing. And again, it was in brand new mint condition, never even used. The box was a little jacked up. Could have sold it for more if the box was in better shape. But yeah, picked it up for $40, sold for $143 after the promoted listing pushed it. I took a little bit less just to move it. Not a big deal. Still a nice flip. Here you go, this guy here, this is one of my typical, it's a Magnavox DVD VCR combo player, paid $15 for it at a thrift shop with remote and in excellent condition. I knew even if I bought this model, because I've sold it before, I could sell it for parts for double that, probably triple that, and actually make some money. But I bought it for 15, brought it home, barely even had to clean it up. It was so nice. And it works perfect with the remote, which is that much more valuable. You'll see 165 here. I actually sold it for 120. Someone made me an offer. I got 120 out of it just to move it. You know, I don't like stuff sitting around too long. But paid 15, sold for 120. They paid shipping. That was a quick flip there. So then this one here, this is a piece of ham equipment, ham radio stuff. You know, like I said before in other videos, I flip a lot of ham radio stuff just because it's so easy to sell. It just moves quick. If you can find the stuff relatively cheap. Some items you don't have to buy cheap. You can pay in the hundreds and still sell for multiple hundreds. But this one here, you know, I sold for, I think we paid, let's see here, I paid 25 for this one, sold for 108, sold 135, but we sold from a promoted listing as well. Again, quick flip, simple, they pay shipping, nice little flip. So let's go into the next one here. Oh, these marbles, the first time I sold some marbles, I actually bought these for 20 bucks. It was in an antique tin, and I listed them, I think, they've been around for a little bit, a couple months maybe, but I started the price at $250, had lots of offers in the like 50 to 70 to 100 range. And I finally dropped the price a little, and I took an offer for 100 bucks just to move them, just to get them out. So again, bought for 20, sold for 100 bucks. They sat around for a little bit, but still easy money. People love marbles. And I'm going to go to this one here next. And so those are my just recent 5 flips where they're simple flips. Here was the basic rundown numbers. So I spent $105 on those items and sold them for a total of $530. So minus my rough 13% fees, I sold for $461 minus my cost of $105. My profit was around $356. So I over 3x'd my money on that investment, those investments, and it didn't sit around terribly long either, like I said. But yeah, that's just good stuff that you can always keep an eye out for similar items because they sell and they sell quick. I mean, most of those items weren't sitting in inventory for a week, 2 weeks probably. You know, the marbles were a little bit longer. The Magnavox was like 2 days. The Thule was a couple weeks maybe. But yeah, that stuff, the ham stuff, it always goes real quick. The other ham stuff goes even faster. But before this video is up, I wanted to show you a couple other things. So this video or VCR that I bought a while back, I mentioned, is the very first sealed VCR that I bought. I bought it brand new sealed locally off Marketplace for 30 bucks. And I sold it within like 24 hours, maybe 48 hours tops. And I sold it for $220. And I made a mistake. I sold it too cheap. I didn't know. I've never dealt with sealed items before. I sold it to a guy local too, and I sold it on eBay, and it happened to be a guy who was local. And he offered me, you'll see $325. He offered me $220, and I just thought about it, and I was like, gosh, I haven't owned it for a day, 2 days. You know, I can hold on to it, it'll probably sell. I just took it. You know, as you see and hear often, that's what I do often. If I get a good offer I think's fair, I'm getting a nice return, I don't mind sharing a little bit. He's going to get a nice return. I figured, you know what, I'll sell it. I took it. Well, he taught me a lesson. Not just the fact that I sold it to him for $100 less than my asking price. It was the fact that he told me he sells on Amazon, which I do as well, but I don't sell items like this on Amazon. But he said, definitely since it's sealed and new, I'll send to Amazon. But I've had bad luck in the past selling high-end items, that high-value items on Amazon because the returns, the warehouses beat things up, and this thing I would not want to send in. So he was saying that I'll just keep it and sell it merchant fulfilled by Amazon, and listed it at $550, and Amazon fees was like 20%, so even he's going to be at $425. He was going to double his money. So I could have made a lot more on this one, and I just want you to learn from that because I learned. So always comp things out and check what they're selling for on Amazon as well, because if you can sell on Amazon and do a merchant fulfilled for high-end items, might be worth it. Might be worth it. In this case, it would have been, and I should have done it. So that was a good lesson to learn there on this brand new VCR, but still I paid 30 bucks and sold it for $220 in a matter of days. And then one more that I just picked up, I still own, we just listed a couple weeks ago, not too long ago. It's my second brand new sealed in the box. It is my Toshiba combo player. Bought it for $75 off Marketplace. And when I messaged the girl, she said, "Oh, your second line, I'm sorry." And it was $40, and I said, "I'll tell you what, I really want it. I really want it, and I'll pay $75 cash if you sell it to me." And she said, "Yeah, I need the extra money. I'll take it." I was like, "Okay, that was easy," but you know, you kind of got to offer more if you want something bad enough sometimes. And I did, so I bought it for $75. I listed for $597. It's brand new sealed in the box combo player. I am offering the 20% discount, the promoted listing here, and that's going to bring me down, you know, roughly $120 below. So $470, $480 is what I'll end up getting if it sells for full price, which it should sell for that $4 to $480 range if I get any offers. We'll see what I take, because it'll sell. I don't have to drop the price on this one because it's hard to let it go because it's so rare. You don't find combo players or even VCRs that are sealed very often. So when you do, buy them. Make sure you know your numbers first. But again, buy them up, hold on to them, sell them. They're hot items. All right, that's it. Not too exciting. Some goodies though. You know, get out there, find some deals, hustle. Go hunt the garage sales while you can. You know, the weather's still super nice out. Garage sales, yard sales, thrift shops, you name it. There's lots of goodies out there. Hey, and keep an eye out for the Peddler game. You know, let us know if you want a copy. It's a lot of fun, and it's going to come out soon. So, the full-time flipper here, Country, I'm out.